Hello everybody, it's everyone's favourite feisty feline, Xephas Gracepaws here. If you're new around here, please subscribe and ring that bell for more furry fandom related content. Also, why not join my Discord community, link in the description. So today, with Furbies being quite popular, more so than ever if anything. I mean, I know they had like a big spike in the 90s, early 2000s. It looks like they're kind of coming around again as a kind of cool aesthetic thing. I decided that I would undertake the challenge of drawing Xephas as a Furby. Now, those of you who've seen my previous Xephas draws, bits and bobs, will know that I'm really bad at drawing. I enjoy it, but I'm not very good at it. But we're gonna see how we do, draw a Furby. It might be awful, just, yeah, it's all about the journey, not about where we go. Okay, so the eagle-eyed among you may notice that I'm in a different app this time. So the previous ones I did in Adobe Illustrator, but all of that's on my old PC because I've got a new PC, exciting. So I've had to use Critter, which I've heard good things about from like friends who are artists. I've never used it myself, so this is going to be an interesting experience. I have, as always, got my trusty Genius £20 drawing tablet. So let's just make a start. I'm going to start. I always start with a weird, like, I always get these comments whenever I do one of these drawing things. They always go, oh, you start with a really weird feature. So we're going to start with this little feet. Probably a poor place to start, but I know what a little Furby's feet should look like. I've got a reference image open on my other screen just to help me out, remembering what a Furby looks like. So that's 1 foot, that works. And then get the other one in there. Oh, that's a bit poor. Let's undo that. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. That'll do. We've got, 3 toes. And now I'll just do the sort of approximate shape of a Furby. I'm not trying to be too neat with this because I know they are quite fluffy and kind of wobbly edges. Maybe not as wobbly as that. That's fine. That'll do. Ears. So Xephas is a cat, so I want to give, like, Furbies have got quite cat-like ears, so that'll do for that. Let's try and get the other side. This is another thing that I'm pretty bad at, is getting the symmetry right, as as shown there. Let's retry that one. No. Oh no. Yes, no. We're almost there. No. There we go. I think that's gonna have to yeah. Okay, so the next feature of a Furby, it's got a little different coloured tummy, so we'll do its little tummy like so. Yep, that's certainly a thing. And then we've got its face. So it's always had that, like, so it's got a big round eye there. Then it's got its sort of beak. Then another eye there. Now this is the thing that I always wondered about Furbies, because they've got this weird, like, symbol on their head, which is a bit like that. There we go. That's Furby-ish. That's Furby adjacent. Right, do its little mouth, do its eyes. Okay, that's good. That's great. Yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking that's certainly working out. Okay, we'll do another eye. There we go. That's a Furby. Then we'll do the thing on its head. Yeah, there we go. So that's let's do the inside of its ears and then its hair on the head. Then we can start colouring it. I think that would be that's awful. Let's redo that bit. Okay, cool. So that's the inside of its ear, its hair. I'm going to try and do Xephas-y hair for it, which sort of comes down here. No, I'm not so keen on that bit there. I want to start it about there and then bring it right down. So it like comes over the eye like that. That looks much better. Not great, but better. Right, now I guess let's move on to colouring it. So I've spent a little bit of time off camera and just neatened up my design a little bit. As you can see, I've just done a little bit there to the ears and just neatened up the yeah, okay. I've got a template that I got from someone on DeviantArt. I'll leave their link in the description. Thank you so much. You've saved me in this video because what's that? Come on. So I've got a template. I'm just gonna spend a couple minutes to colour the template. Here we go. Okay, so I've just gone with this nice purple here for the hair. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a colour in. There we go. So yeah, this cool template here, it was available in the description from someone I found on DeviantArt. It's pretty good. I like it. It's a lot better than my attempt at drawing a Furby, that's for sure. Let's get this nice and purplified. There we go. We'll do its little tail as well. I think that'll be a nice touch there. Now for the body and ears, I've gone for this like kind of snowy purple colour. I mean, in reality, sort of Xephas fur is kind of a white, but I don't just want to leave the Furby's body white because that would just be kind of like, well, it's done. So I've given it a sort of light lilac-y colour. I'm not sure if that'll come through very well on YouTube, but I'm just giving that a nice colour. So yeah, who remembers Furbies? I was around when Furbies sort of started their popularity and their first run. I don't know if any of you remember that, to be honest. It was a little while ago. I think I remember there being Furby toys at McDonald's. That was pretty cool. I know I think my first Furby was like a tiger coloured Furby, and I got it in a McDonald's Happy Meal in, I want to say, the early 2000s. I think it could have been the late 90s, but I think it was more likely the early 2000s. But yeah, and then I know they did this was like before the big electronic Furbies, because I know they were popular when I was maybe 10, 11, 12, around there. The big sort of electronic speaking ones. These ones, like, they didn't speak, and if they did, it was just a few pre-recorded lines. There was no real electronic interaction like you get with them nowadays. But yeah, they've certainly come a long way since I used to know Furbies. Right, let's pick a nice colour for its stomach. So I've just gone for this purple for the Furby's belly. I think that's going to be very cute. Yeah, I just want to keep it simple. Have a sort of 2, maybe 3 colour scheme. Nothing too crazy and advanced. I mean, you've seen the extent of my art skills in the first half of this video, lest we forget. But yeah, this template is really, really awesome. You should go and check it out if you haven't already. The link to that is in the description. I'd love to see, like, if you've got, if you can do a picture of your FURSONA, or if you've got pictures, say, of you or your original character. That would be really cool if you could sort of turn that into a Furby. Show me that. That'd be really awesome. Send me a tweet with that, or link it on Discord. Links to the Discord and my Twitter all in the description. And there we go. We've got a nice purple Furby belly there. Right, I'm going to go ahead and do the whole of the ears, basically the same as the sort of main body of the Furby, just because if you look at Xephas, you'll notice that she is the same, pretty much the exact same colour ear as everywhere else. So I'll just reflect that in this design. There we go. Let's get that side matching. I mean, you've seen the extent of my, as I say in the first part of this, but who knew I can't even stay in the lines properly. So yeah, I can't even colour, let alone draw. Okay, so that's her ears done. Now, if I remember anything about the original Furbies, they always had like sort of yellowy orangey feet. Like the feet were always the same. So I picked a nice sort of yellowy orangey colour for her feet, and we're gonna get that now. There we go. That's one foot. And then the other one, I couldn't even imagine colouring the one that I drew. Like the feet on that were, yeah, they were definitely something. There we go, perfect. And now we've just got to move on to the face. So the main face, I've gone for like this purpley colour. It's a slight bit lighter than the hair colours, but it's a little bit darker than the body. So I'll just fill that in here. When it comes to doing the beak, I think I'm going to do the beak the same colour as the feet, because if I remember rightly of the original sort of the McDonald ones and the sort of original Furbies back of that era, they always had the same colour beak. It was always the orange. I don't know if it's the same now. I've kind of fallen out of furry trends, but let's go back to classic and colour the beak the same as the feet. So I'm going to do the eyelids the same colour as the main body of the Furby, like so. Perfect, that looks really cool. And now we'll do the eyes. Now I think for the main eyes, I'm going to do like a black pupil, and then the colouring around it is going to be like a nice purple. So let's see how that looks. So I'm going to do the colouring first, because it makes no sense to do the pupil and then try and colour around it. It's not like I've just tried that twice and deleted that footage or anything. No, it's fine. I mean, like I've said before in these sort of videos, I really enjoy drawing. I'm just not very good at it. I don't do it often enough to get good, so but I enjoy it. Enjoyment is the main thing. As long as you enjoy it, you should try it, even if you're bad at it. And finally we're on to the pupils. So I don't know if Furbies have pupils or if this just looks strange. It does look a bit strange, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna leave that because I think that looks pretty good. So there we go, that's Xephas as a Furby. We'll not talk about the first attempt, which is, quite frankly, I mean, it's horrifying in comparison. The link to that template that I've just coloured will be in the description. I'd love to see what you can do with it, if you can do your FURSONA on there. So links to my Discord and Twitter are in the description if you'd like to send me your images. That'd be awesome. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.